I mentioned the tie-down points originally. These were probably painted white as well, purely and simply to stop people tripping over them. But they are in a little hollow, and there are a number of them around here. There's one which is buried quite a long way down, which we've left completely buried. Right, now I'm going to take you inside the dispersal bay. So if you've never seen inside one of these before, hopefully you will find this interesting. As I say, the dispersal bays are all constructed with soil. There's brickwork all around. They are very cleverly constructed. They are designed to protect the people inside from bomb blast. Really, really good solid brickwork, solid concrete lid. You can still see the marks of the shuttering where it was constructed. There was a wooden door either end, and the air raid shelter was lit by electric light, and I will show you a light switch a little bit later on. The dispersal bay, the air raid shelter itself rather, was delivered on the back of a lorry, and it was constructed on site. A contractor would put the floor down, and then the contractors would move in and bolt all this together. There's about 4 foot of soil over our head. It was purely and simply for the air crew to have somewhere to hide in the event of an attack, although we don't think that HARROWBEER was ever attacked. There was certainly evidence of bombs being dropped in the vicinity, but there seems to be no record of HARROWBEER actually ever being attacked. So, as I said, this all arrived on the back of a lorry, and when if you ever come in one of these, we'll point out that the panels are marked. So there's F22 for this one, and F21 for this one, and there are various other numbers around that you can see. So it was lit by electric light. We assume there were probably benches in here for people to sit on, but if the aircraft in the bay we've just come in from caught fire and was dangerous to go out, and the one on the other side was also on fire, there was an emergency exit behind the camera, and also obviously we have an emergency exit here. This one has its ladder still intact. They've all been capped off, obviously, because they don't want people getting inside them. That had a sealed hatch on it, which you could escape through if all other entrances were blocked. Although, to be honest, as I always say, if the aircraft were out there on fire and there were bullets flying around, I would not want to stick my head out of there because all sorts of horrible things could happen. I say there were wooden doors. We've got a little tiny bit of the wood left. It's all very, very rotten. And as I said, we've got a 70-year-old light switch, which, although it doesn't turn the lights on and off, still clicks. Now, they don't make light switches like that anymore, I can tell you that. So that's the inside of our dispersal bay, and we hope that to see you when we open in August.